To do his busking. We were actually here because I had a meeting and they both had the day off. My meeting went pretty well, I think, so I guess updates to follow, or not if it didn't go as well as I thought it did. But for now, we've got the rest of the day in Manchester, and I think Jack's about to finish up on the busking, so we will probably next see you when we're in a cafe. See you there.
What, maybe chocolate or sweets?
Oh, Jack's had a cup of coffee and a quick count up. See how much of a millionaire he is. And yeah, what are we doing next?
Shopping. I like that sound of that.
Go off to the Lego shop. Then Forbidden Planet. How does the shop look? Are we even in it?
You are. Jack is
God.
now.
So yeah, Lego shop. Let's go. Alrighty, we're near the Lego shop. It is just there. It's not even in focus.
So weird.
It's not even in focus. Now it's in focus. The Lego shop. It's like the Lego movie, but a shop. You enjoying that? You enjoying that food? Nom nom nom. I did it. I broke Jack.
There we go.
You alright?
Half left.
So, my meeting was important and Jack's busking was, you know, alright. But I think we all know what the main attraction of today is.
Oh yeah.
Forbidden Planet. Literally that's all I've been talking about all day. And that's where we're going right now. Well, after the loo, we're going to the toilet first. You can't see it yet, but guess where we are right now?
I can see it.
Forbidden Planet! Do you reckon by the end of this video Forbidden Planet will sponsor me?
No.
Oh. Anyway, let's go in. Ready. Anyone who knows me, well, you don't even have to know me that very well, knows that I am a bit of a geek and I'm a massive fan of The Legend of Zelda. So I've just been into this shop. It wasn't actually Forbidden Planet, so sorry Forbidden Planet, but you were beaten on this one occasion. I got myself a little link and I've seen online there's a person called Captain Dangerous who you should probably go follow on Instagram. They do loads of pictures of like the Link figure but like in real life situations and they're really cool. So now that I've got this bad boy, I'm gonna try and do some myself and I will upload them somewhere in this vlog so you'll be able to see them. Probably gonna need a bit of practice before I get any good at it, but there we go. I might post a few more on my Instagram and stuff like that. So in the meantime, I'm off to go pick up Jack from Forbidden Planet and I think he was about to make a purchase himself. So we shall catch up with you once I've got Jack. Bless. Jack's carrying his little trolley around with him. It looks like, you know those little like tartan trolleys that old ladies carry around with them to hold the newspapers in?
Yeah. Are you saying I'm an old lady?
I'm saying you look a bit like one, yeah.
Tell you what.
Gonna walk along the street and then, oh my lord, there's a tram. Toot toot, my dad. He didn't wave. Well, the wheels have all remained clamp free, which is a bonus. So yeah. Alrighty, so it is a new day. Yesterday I had a meeting in Manchester, which went really well. I also then went to one of Manchester's geekiest shops, and never mind. So yeah, yesterday was a pretty good day. Today, yeah, I'm at work, right, which is still in focus photographic, but I do have a self-tape that I need to record and send off as well, which is sort of like an audition without having to go to a casting director's office and, like, you know, spend loads of money on a train ticket. So yeah, with that in mind, I'm gonna go to work, get everything set up. The scene is set in an office. Apart from that, I won't say anything else because of confidentiality and everything. But the scene is set in an office, so I'm gonna go to work, set up the office, get the tripod and camera and everything set up, and yeah, shoot this self-tape. And then, you know those pictures that I mentioned yesterday, cue the flashback? I will upload them somewhere in this vlog, so you'll be able to see them. Probably gonna need a bit of practice before I get any good at it, but there we go. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go and try and take some of them on my lunch break, so we shall see. And it's done. Okay, so meeting yesterday went well. Jack's busking went pretty well. Self-tape, I hope it went well, fingers crossed. And now I'm gonna take this little guy and we're gonna go get some pictures in the rain. All right, I'll explain more when we get parked up, but basically the link that I've got that I'm gonna be taking a few pictures of today, it turns out that he is very... that's my seatbelt warning I'm going off because, believe it or not, Link is heavy enough to set off the seatbelt trigger on my car. Anyway, as I was going to say, the link that I got yesterday, which I'm going to be taking a few pictures of today, is a lot harder to set up than I originally anticipated. I'll show you all the individual little parts that he comes with. So long story short, we're only going to be able to get like one picture today, but it's going to be a blooming good picture. So with that in mind, I'm going to go now, take said picture, and probably edit it at some point if I can, and then put it somewhere in the video for you to see. Probably after I've taken the picture, so you won't see it just yet. Also, the camera keeps looking away from me, which is why I keep on having to readjust it. I should probably just focus on driving, really. Hey kids, when you learn to drive, make sure that you do it carefully. Do as I say, not as I do. On that note, I'll see you when we get there. Alright, so it's hard to tell on this video, but Link comes with a lot of different parts, like the arrow, the thingy, the bow. Like even his hands are like different hands. You can swap and change his hands, his feet, everything. They're all in this box, which is why it's going to be kind of hard to take more than one picture today. So I've got him set up like this. I've got a guardian. This is probably going to sound really nerdy to everyone, but I'm going to get a cool picture of them in the woods. Let's go do it. Come on, Link. Alrighty, so I got a few pictures. I'm not sure how they've turned out yet, so I'm gonna have to edit them first. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think they look like. I'll put them up now, I guess. So yeah, hope you enjoyed them. Just off back to the car now. I've actually got to go back to work for the rest of the afternoon. And yeah, I think that'll about do it. Had meeting in Manchester yesterday. Jack did a bit of busking. self-tape audition this morning, followed by a photography session with Link, who is way more of a diva than I expected. So for now, just gonna head on back, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat-oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshalledst me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. My eyes are made fools of the other senses. What else worth all the rest? I see thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood, which was not so before. There's no such thing. It is the bloody business which informs us to my eyes. Now, of the one half world, nature seems dead.
Right, man, I'll see you later. See you later.